First of all, we'd like to commend all the finalists in the exhibition. It's really a fantastic display of the book arts medium. There's an incredibly wide range of materials, concepts, ideas, narratives, and techniques, which has created a very rich collection of books here for the audiences to enjoy. Whole really spoke to us on its conceptual qualities, aesthetically minimal way in which the book was constructed, and the precision in which it was made, and how the book echoes the idea of randomness and order, which is the underlying concept of the piece. The little book of Australian rainforest birds drew our attention because of the relationship between the form and the concept. The idea of scale is prominent throughout the piece, and the use of a magnifying glass in the book casing is a beautiful way to sort of engage with the idea of scale and nature and the history of ornithology. Ocean Murmurs drew our attention because of its beautiful use of the etching medium and the delicate marks that are within it that really speak to the idea of the ocean surface and the sort of ripples and textures of water, in this case being used metaphorically to deal with the personal narratives of the artist. Between Body and Memory also engages with personal narratives of the artist, in this case drawing from a vast collection of historical letters that the artist had collected and drawn together into a solid piece of sculpture. For those who get the chance to handle it, it's an incredibly heavy artwork.
This piece, The Science of Love and Loss, is set up almost like a chemistry set or a science set, where there are little vials of sand and samples of all sorts of things, as though it is something that's been collected from some scientific process. But then there are these two beautiful folding books within it. Very poetic images, very moving. Chokindust Lane is a very strong, very powerful piece that's almost like an altarpiece to me. That's how it made me think. A diorama made of various printing techniques, so strong, so intense, and about something we don't usually see, which is some kind of chimneys spewing out pollution. But in spite of that, it is still quite beautiful. The textures, the colours, it keeps drawing us back in. It was a pleasure and also extremely difficult to judge this art prize. We loved the diversity of the entries. I was moved by the amount of time, trouble, love and excitement that you can feel in these productions. People had spent ages thinking about it. How best can I show what I'm trying to express? What's the best format? What materials, etc. It's exciting. There's things that are playful, there's things that are experimental, there are things that are moving, there are things that are technically extraordinary, and there are things that are kind of wild and intense. It's just great, and I think it's so wonderful to have this exhibition, and I hope everyone comes and sees it.